All right. So, in the last lecture, we talked about what buying and selling actually means. In today's video, we're going to talk about the different types of ways that you can buy and sell in the market. So, buying and selling essentially means that you're placing an order to your broker to say, hey, I want to buy or I want to sell. Now, the market will offer you three different types of ways of actually setting these buy and sell orders. The first one is going to be the live execution market order. The second one will be a limit order, and the third one will be a stop order. So we're gonna go through that. We're gonna explain to you exactly what that looks like. It's pretty simple. We're gonna go to the charts and I'm gonna show you exactly what everything means. So let's start from the first type of trade, which is the live market order, also called instant execution. That's probably the name you're gonna see in your MetaTrader. And essentially what that means is, let's just say that you're trading GBP, JPY, and let's just say that where the market is right now, you wanna place a buy entry. So you wanna place a buy position. So the market is right here. This is gonna be your stop loss. This is gonna be your take profit. As soon as you place the trade is now open. It's a live execution. That's essentially what it is. You entering right now. Now, of course, there might be a slight difference based on the time that you actually press the actual buy order on your phone to what you're actually seeing in the screen. There might be a few small percentage of pips difference, but usually the order gets executed exactly where you want it to get executed, and that is essentially when you have a trade right in front of you that you want to enter. Now, this is something that I usually do not do. I usually do not place execution orders, live execution. I usually place sell and buy limits, and we're gonna go through that in just a minute. But just so you guys get the idea, so you know exactly what everything means and you get a general knowledge, this is what a live execution looks like. And it works the same way for the buy position to the sell position. Let's just say that where we are right now, I really want to place a sell entry. I'm gonna place on it right now on my MetaTrader. I'm gonna set my stop loss. I'm gonna set my take profit. There's no actual setting the entry point because the entry point is whatever the market is right now. And that is essentially your live execution. You're just basically entering right now, just like I did right now, and the trade is already going to take profit, which would be amazing. But of course, this is just an example. This is not an actual trade. Now, this was the actual live execution. Let's talk about the stop orders, which in my opinion might be the most useless type of orders. You're likely never gonna use them. But essentially, let's just say I wanna place a buy stop order. That means that if price goes higher than what it is right now, I'm gonna place a buy entry because I know that price will continue to go up. Now, I don't know exactly which strategy uses these type of orders, but that is essentially the logic. It means that essentially if price goes higher than what it is right now, for example, right now we are at 203.098, I want to tell my broker that if price reaches 203.152, that to place a buy entry, so that the buy entry order will get triggered, and if price goes up, I will make money, and if it goes down, I will lose money. Not really, it doesn't really make sense to be honest, but that is essentially the type of order. If you try to do it with the other orders, if you try to place a buy limit, a buy order higher than where price is right now, it will not allow you. But if you do it with a buy stop, it will allow you. Not exactly know what the point is. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments if you know some strategies that use buy stop orders and sell stop orders. But personally, I never use them, and I very likely never will. The same goes for the sell stop, which means that if price goes lower than what it is right now, I want to place a sell order. So here, for example, right now price is at 203.120. If it goes all the way down to 203.052, I want to place a sell limit, a sell order. I keep calling them sell limit because that's literally all we use. It's just limit orders. I want to tell the market that if price gets all the way here, to place a sell entry because I expect price to go even lower. Once again, not really much used to it in our strategy, but just so you guys get the idea, that is essentially what the buy and sell stop orders are. Now let's get to the ones that we actually use, that you will likely use all the times, the limit orders, the buy and sell limit orders. Essentially, let's start with the sell limit. I want to tell price that, I want to tell my broker is that I don't want to enter where price is right now. I want to wait for price to move a little bit higher up, get a little bit of a better price before I actually place my sell limit. For example, if this is a strong supply zone that I really want to trade from, I don't want to enter where price is right now, but I would love to enter if price gets all the way here. I'm going to place my sell limit. So price gets all the way there. I'm going to add my spread. And essentially on your MetaTrader, what you're going to input is you're going to input the sell limit entry. So where you would like to place your sell entry, the stop loss, and of course then the take profit, which is something that makes a lot more sense compared to the stop orders. So if price gets all the way here, it will trigger your order. And then what you're hoping for is that price continues down so you can actually make money just like you would with any sell type of entry. So that is a sell limit. Now the buy limit is also extremely simple. You're basically telling the market that I don't want to enter where price is right now. I would like for it to go a little bit more down before I place my actual buy order. So let's just say I'm gonna just invent something. Matter of fact, we don't need to because there's a zone right here. So let's just say that there's very good imbalance zone that I really like, and I would really like to enter on it. So it's gonna be all the way right here. I wanna place a buy order on it in case price gets all the way hit there. So I'm gonna place the entry right here. I'm gonna cover the zone, add the spread, and my take profit is gonna be here. Let's just say. So this is gonna be my buy limit. In the actual MetaTrader, you're gonna be inputting your entry point, the stop loss, and then the take profit. And if price gets all the way down here, it will trigger your buy order. And what you're hoping for is that price goes up and that you actually make money. That is essentially it. Now, I would say that 95% of the times you're gonna be placing, if you follow the RTS, if you follow my strategy, you're gonna be placing buy and sell limit. 5%, maybe even less times, you're going to be placing actual live market execution trades, because we're trading in the 1 minute, and sometimes it's so quick that you literally have to place a market executions. And 0% of the times you're going to be using those buy and sell stops, which literally do not make sense. But I mean, it's just to have a complete idea. I want you guys to kind of get the full vision when it comes to this just this journey. I want you guys to basically know everything. So that's why we went through it, but that is the first and last time we're gonna be hearing from me about buy stops and sell stops orders. So that is essentially all for the orders. Let's move on to the next lecture.